So if you're running a business in Thane, I'm willing to bet you're thinking about your online presence. But what does it really take to win in the digital world today? Turns out it's not just about being online. It's about doing it the right way.
Seriously, think about it for a second. Your own habits. You need to buy something. What's the very first thing you do? You pull out your phone, right? You search, you compare, you read a few reviews. Well, guess what? Your customers in Thane are doing the exact same thing. Their journey to a purchase almost always starts right there, online.
And that leads us to a pretty harsh reality. If a customer can't find you with a quick search, well, to them, you just don't exist. You're completely invisible. They aren't going to dig around to find you. They're already on your competitor's site clicking Add to Cart. You've just lost a sale you never even knew was on the table.
Now, this isn't some abstract global trend we're talking about. This is happening right here, right now, specifically in Thane. The digital pressure is on, and local businesses are the ones who are really feeling it.
I mean, think about it. Whether you're a manufacturer out in Wagolia State, a pharma distributor in Mampata, or a retail shop right on Godbunder Road, you are smack in the middle of this incredible business hub. And you know what's fueling all this growth? You guessed it. It's overwhelmingly digital.
So it's easy to think that just having a website is the finish line. But really, it's just the starting block. To actually compete and win customers, your site can't just be some digital brochure. No way. It has to be a powerful 24/7 sales machine.
Now, these might look like simple bullet points, but each one is absolutely massive. Take loading speed. Did you know that even a 1-second delay can cause your sales to drop by 7%? Or how about mobile design? More than half of all online shopping happens on a phone now. If your site is a pain to use on mobile, you're literally pushing away most of your potential customers. These aren't just nice-to-haves, they are absolutely essential for making sales. And this is where it gets really interesting, because one size definitely does not fit all. What works for a retail brand, things like wish lists and special offers, is completely different from what a pharma distributor needs. They're probably looking for secure logins and forms to request a quote. If you use some generic template, you're almost guaranteed to be missing the key features that your specific industry needs to thrive.
Okay, knowing what to do is one thing, but honestly, knowing what not to do is just as important. Some of the most common mistakes out there can be incredibly expensive, costing you both time and, more importantly, customers.
Oh, it is so tempting to just grab a cheap off-the-shelf template, isn't it? But the hidden costs are huge. You end up with a website that can't grow with your business, a site that Google completely ignores, and one that people on their phones just give up on. The end result? It's always lost customers. A custom solution, on the other hand, is an investment. It's built from the ground up to actually get you a return.
And you see these mistakes all the time. For example, using blurry pictures you took on your phone. It seems like a small thing, right? But it can make your entire business look unprofessional. Or how about building a site without any analytics? That's like driving completely blind. You have no idea who's visiting or why they're leaving. Each one of these is like putting a close sign on your digital front door.
So, if a simple website isn't the answer, then what is? Well, this is where we need to kind of shift our thinking and start looking at the bigger picture. Building these kinds of systems requires a really deep understanding of what actually works in the real world. It's the kind of thing that can take decades to learn. You got to see all the business cycles, the shifts in technology, and understand how to build something that doesn't just work today, but will last for years to come.
Here's the key. We have to stop thinking website and start thinking sales system. It's not a static page. It's a dynamic engine. Its only job, its only purpose is to attract visitors, turn them into customers, and then keep them coming back for more. Every single piece of it is engineered to drive real business results.
And the most successful projects always follow a clear strategic process. It has to start with really understanding the business and what its goals are. Then, you have to build something where you can actually measure the results, and it can't just stop at launch day. Ongoing support is what makes sure the system keeps growing and delivering value over the long haul.
So, after looking at all the challenges, the must-haves, and the right way to think about this whole thing, there's really only one question left to ask. What's your next move going to be? Ultimately, it's not about if you take your business online anymore. It's about how you do it. Doing it strategically, with the right system in place, is what takes a business from being invisible to being truly in demand right here in the Thane market.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. You have to ask yourself,
Is your website a strategic asset that's actively growing your business, or is it just an expensive hobby? The answer to that question is probably going to determine your future success.